Новый год мне Дед Мороз подарочек занес. Я задала ему вопрос: почему у тебя красный нос? И почему ты говоришь под нос? И запах от волос снова летит коту под хвост. И год, и Дед Мороз.
Hello guys, hello friends, welcome back to the channel, BedirKM2 here. Today we are going to take a look at premium tanks and try to answer the question: which premium tank should we buy? Because I don't want to talk about bad situations in World of Tanks. I don't want to talk about RNG, I don't want to talk about matchmaking, I don't want to talk about cheat problems all the time. So today our subject is premium tanks. Because nowadays new tanks are being released almost every month. Right now there are nearly 50 premium tanks in testing, and many more will be added in the future. So in general, which premium tank should we buy? How should we choose? At which tier should we buy one? I want to give a clear and general answer to these questions, because always we will need premium tanks. So let's ask this question to us. Why do we buy premium tanks? The first reason is to earn credits, and I know that's obvious. And the second question is because they are strong and fun to play. Tier 8 premium tanks have lost much of their value in these days, because the game's main logic, grinding up and staying at higher tiers, and the increased credit income at higher tiers, cause most battles to concentrate around tier 8, 9, 10 and 11. As you can see, tier 8 ends up at the bottom of this range. That means a tier 8 premium tank is often the bottom tier and has to fight higher tier tanks, which makes it harder and less enjoyable to play. So that's why I think you must buy tier 9 premium tanks. So now let's talk about how to choose a premium tank. Short answer: you should buy a premium tank that performs the best at what it promises to do, with its own tier, class and subclass. I say this because many new tanks will be released in the future, and it will become harder to decide which ones are good and which ones are bad. Let me give you an example. Let's take a look and examine the new tier 10 Japanese tank destroyer, Ashigaru. First, look at its class and subclass. It's a sniper TD. So what do we expect from a sniper TD? In order of importance, it should have very good accuracy. It should have strong penetration. It should have high camouflage. And preferably high alpha damage, or at least good DPM. And preferably good speed. And these kind of things. But we don't expect armor, for example. We don't expect extreme gun depressions, for example. I mean, these are not critical. 6 degrees or more is usually enough. And at the very last, it must meet the first 3 criteria. And in these conditions, Ashigaru has 0.32 accuracy normally and 0.23 when fully aimed. It has 2 reticles. One shows for normal aim, and the other shows fully aimed accuracy. If you fire continuously, the tank cannot fully aim and will miss more shots. So if you want a good accuracy, your DPM drops. If you want DPM, your miss rate increases. So let's take the average and say 0.27 accuracy for Ashigaru. Is that good? Yes, it's good. But when tanks like STRV 103B or Guerrilla 15 exist, why should we use this tank? Why should we use Ashigaru? What was our rule? The tank must be the best at what it promises. And here, Ashigaru fails. Ashigaru is not very good at accuracy. because there are better tanks. Let's check penetration. With gold ammo, Ashigaru has 332 penetration, but STRV-103B has 350 penetration. So again, why buy Ashigaru when a better already exists? I haven't even mentioned about camouflage yet. So Ashigaru fails the first two core requirements of a sniper TD. So in my opinion, it is not worth buying. Now let's take a look at another example. For example, a heavy tank. Let's take a look at Skoda T56. This is a Tier 8 Czechoslovak support heavy tank. And what do we expect from a heavy tank? As a heavy tank, we expect armor. We expect high HP. We expect bounce potential. And we expect penetration. And as a support tank, we expect high damage, short intra-clip reload to surprise enemies, and of course, preferably some mobility. Now let's compare expectations with reality. This tank gives us excellent armor, high HP, and strong bounce potential. Its standard penetration is not amazing, but its gold ammo penetrates so well. It can suddenly appear and deal nearly 1k damage in about 3.5 seconds with its 2-shot magazine. Its mobility is average for a heavy tank, but it's acceptable. So yes, it meets the expectation. And now let's ask the key question. Is there any Tech 3 reward or premium tank that does this job better at Tier 8 than Skoda T56? No. There is no tank can do this quest better than Skoda T56. No, none. On top of that, it has 8 degrees of gun depression, which is another big advantage. So, this tank is worth buying. In my opinion, this is a good tank. And now let's think about light tanks. What do you expect from a light tank? Between ELC Even 90, LT432, or M41 Bulldog, or Lynx 6x6, I don't know how to say this. Lynx, I don't know. Which one do you choose? How do you decide? First of all, you must ask which one performs the light tank role the best. And then, which one performs its subclass the best? Damage dealer, passive scout, or active scout? This will give you the correct answer. So in conclusion, before buying a premium tank, you must research its class, subclass, and promises. And if it is the best in that role, then you buy it. Wargaming used to rely mostly on monthly fixed income like premiums, premium accounts, the I don't know what plus, this kind of fixed income. And premium tank sales were extra profit. With World of Tanks 2.0, premium tanks became a main income source in World of Tanks. So that's why so many premium tanks are being released, and this flood of premium tanks will only increase. Dear friends, if you like the video and want to see much more like this one, don't forget to like and subscribe. See you in the next one. Bye bye.
Под Новый год мне Дед Мороз подарочек занес. Я задала ему вопрос: почему у тебя красный нос? И почему ты говоришь под нос? И запах от волос снова летит коту под хвост. И год, и Дед Мороз.
На улице вьюга, светусик, мы не на югах. Сейчас я уже подогретый, но только теплом очага. Я подарю тебе то, что тебе еще не подарили. У меня меня для тебя есть умение петь и чувство стиля.
Убери руки от салата, деда откусит тебе лапы. Папа потратил пол зарплаты за мои танцы под куранты. Расскажи мне лучше, как там в этом году себя вела ты, и я пойму, кому подарок для тебя, для лысого папы.
Под Новый год